Hey everybody, I just wanted to drop a quick one. This happened last week, but I just haven't had time to record it. Heritage last week had an auction benefiting the late great comic artist John Cassaday. If you don't know, Cassaday was an artist, worked for Marvel, DC, everybody. But the biggest thing that I know him for and love him for is his work on Planetary with the writer Warren Ellis. So if you don't know Planetary, it's like one of my favorite series. I used to have the #1 Planetary registry set. And in fact, there's probably like 15 or 20 issues of Planetary that there's only one copy graded, and I graded it. So trivia. But anyway, it was a great series. Just by itself, it was a great sci-fi adventure, kind of mystery, action. It's just incredible series that ran for a while. But as part of it, and this is actually, I think it'd be interesting for some of you if you're not exactly familiar with it, is that they did an examination of pop culture and the kind of pop culture that we like. So if you're a fan of like Doc Savage or Tarzan or Sherlock Holmes or whatever, like there's analogs for those characters. If you're a fan of Hong Kong movies, there's like a Hong Kong movie issue that's just incredible. And so I really loved it. It just hit all of the boxes for me, right? It was like this kind of modern comic storytelling. Cassaday is an incredible artist. Ellis is really funny. The characters were great. And then they were examining some of these like pop culture icons that I love. And it was just really incredible series. And so, like I said, it's one of my favorites of all time. Cassaday was one of my favorite artists of all time. And he passed away. And so Heritage had an auction benefiting his family. And as part of that, they had a bunch of Cassaday art, including the cover to Planetary #1, which sold for $52,500, which is, by far a record for Cassaday. It's maybe like 3 or 4 times the high, previous high at Heritage, which is, just an incredible result. And I wanted to share because it was, it's sad that he passed away. But it was really nice to see that like a piece that I feel like is iconic actually sold for like a really good result. And actually, so he's done work, like I said, he's an Astonishing X-Men. He's done a bunch of work for a bunch of famous publishers and, famous characters and whatever. And by far the most popular stuff in this auction was the Planetary stuff, which again warmed my Wildstorm-shaped heart. So thank you. I just wanted to share that. I thought it was a great result. If you want to guess, so one of the reasons I haven't been able to share this is because I've been traveling. If you want to put a guess into the comments, which tiny country I'm in Europe. Feel free. We'll see if anybody gets it. I don't have a prize for you, but who knows? I brought a microphone so that I can do another video. So I'm going to do a video about the upcoming Heritage auction, which I've been totally just focused on the Superman #1, but there's a ton of other cool stuff in there. So that's coming up soon too. Hopefully this sounded good. It's my travel setup. We'll see. Thanks. Bye.